Good morning, y'all. So it's a chilly day here in Texas. I decided to make some chili while Oakley's still sleeping. And I already put some of the ingredients in my crock pot. Then I decided, oh, I should film this because I think y'all would love the recipe too. So I'll tell you what I put in here. Uncle Tony brought over several jars of these homemade stewed tomatoes. So I added 2 of those, but you're going to want to add a 28 ounce can of whole tomatoes. And then you're going to want to add 8 ounces of tomato sauce. And I had some left over in my fridge, so I just poured what I had left over in there. So that's all I've added to my crock pot right now. And I have my ground beef thawing. You can use ground turkey. I was going to use ground turkey, but I didn't have any. And so I had a hunk of ground beef in the freezer that I'm thawing right now. And we're going to saute that in just a little bit, brown it in the skillet with 2 yellow onions diced, but gotta let it thaw first. So let's see, we are gonna add 3 or 4 cups of beef stock. And I love this, it's only 15 calories per cup, 2 grams of protein. So I really like this beef stock. You can use beef broth too. Go ahead and add this to your crock pot. And Ty is actually in Las Vegas for the PBR finals. He's commentating. So tune in on CBS Sports Network at night to watch the PBR World Finals. I hate we couldn't go with him, but Vegas is just too hard with the toddler. And then she wakes up, gosh, 5 o'clock there or earlier, and then Ty has to work till about midnight or so. So it's just tough. We're staying home a little while longer. And then the PBR finals are coming to Fort Worth next spring, so we'll be able to go while it's in Texas. All right, back to our cooking. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder. Put that in there. I got my recipe over here. I wrote down, we are going to add 3 tablespoons of chili powder, so about 1/4 of a cup. You can use less, but we like spice around here. This is such a good warming. Whoa, okay, we'll put a heaping. Then we'll just put a little less in this one. All right, yes, this is such a warming chili. All right, with all these warming spices, we're gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. There we go. Let's see. We will start with 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt, but we'll taste it later and see if we need to add more. But the beef stock is already pretty salty. 1 1/2. All right, we're going to add 1 1/2 teaspoons of oregano. There we go. I'm gonna add 2. I like flavor. Let's see. Got my tops mixed up. And then 1 1/2 teaspoons of ground cumin. 1 1/2. And then, let's see, I got my bay leaves. We're gonna put 2 bay leaves down in here. That's a big one. Then we'll get a tiny one. All right, let's see. I think that's everything right now. Oh, my beans. I need to drain and rinse these. So you can use all 3 cans of Great Northern beans, or you can mix it. You can do a can of kidney, Great Northern, and black beans. I'm gonna do 2 cans of the Great Northern beans and 1 can of black beans because that's what I have in my pantry. And then I'm also going to stir in some quinoa, just uncooked. It'll cook in the crock pot. Let me get my measuring cup. Okay, you don't have to use quinoa. You can make this without it, but I really like the texture it gives, and it also adds more protein, and it's a healthy grain for you. So measure out 1 cup. Okay, and stir that in your pot. And then I will get my beans drained and rinsed and added, and I'll be back. All right, I have my 3 cans of beans drained and rinsed. I'm gonna stir these in here. Okay, and this is super easy to throw together, ready for dinner at the end of the day. You can let it cook on low all day. And perfect timing, Oakley just woke up. I'm gonna let my beef continue to thaw, so set yours out the night before. And get my onions sauteed with that, and then we'll add that in. I'll be back. Let me go get my baby. Hey! And dicing my onions always makes me cry. I'm just browning them with the beef. Nope. All right, so drown your beef if you're using a higher percentage of fat. Mine was 80-20. I usually like to use leaner beef, but I didn't have any. So drain it and then just stir it in your chili. Your beef and your onions. And there's Oakley. She's helping me this morning. Okay. There it is. We'll stir it in and cover it and let it cook till we're ready to eat it tonight.
And you drop that more.
Okay. Just cover. And we'll check on it later. All right, it's time to eat.
Mama's gonna put her right there.
What's this, Mimi? That's mine.
There, that was good.
We ate together.
We're what?
We ate together.
We're eating together? Yeah.
Mom,